Located in the northern part of Greece, Ravenna welcomes the third round of the EnduroGP, the fourth time that World Championship has come to Greece. Three laps of 65 kilometres were on the programme for day one. Enduro crossed an extreme test lay in wait, as did the rain. The tracks of the national park wet and slippery. Johnny O'Bear is back. No points from day two in Portugal. He finished day one in Greece 5th overall. In fact, he took 2 spots on the very last lap. Steve Holcomb claimed 4th, but had many crashes during the day, punishment on his body. It's a good result for the British rider. Matthew Phillips had a fight on his hands. The Australian missed out on the second place by just 1.5 seconds. He retained the championship lead going into the second day, however. The star of day two in Portugal, Nathan Watson, went one better in Greece with a second on day one. But he was more frustrated than happy because he lost the lead of the day on the very last stage. It was stolen by Eero Remes, who won all the tests of the afternoon loop. The Finnish rider had the right rhythm and the right setup for his bike to give the victory overall in Greece, his first of the season.
Of course I feel happy now. It's great results, and in the morning I take a little bit too easy and riding like riding feel good, but the time is not so good, so then after that I start a little bit more put the gas, and it's work.
Remes, Watson and Phillips on the EnduroGP podium. Sunday morning, Zeus had decided the rain was enough. The stages were still very wet and slippery, but the rain had ceased. Race direction modified a few stages for safety reasons, but it didn't make it any easier. New sections to learn, it would still be a long and hard day. The championship leader Matthew Phillips admitted that day two was harder than day one. The Shirka rider was tired. He collected 2 victories and managed to bring home some very good points with 5th position overall, but actually this is his worst result of the year. For someone who doesn't see much rain during all year, Arizonian Taylor Robert has shown a great speed in the wet. He equalled his best result in the season and could have gone one better if Loic Loriot hadn't decided to push quite so hard in the afternoon.
Okay, doing on your job.
Robert still very much learning. Frenchman Loic Loriot crashed heavily in the morning loop, but was very fast in the cross test to make up ground. Day 2 in Greece would be the Yamaha rider's first podium in EnduroGP. Johnny O'Bear showed incredible speed on the last day of racing in Greece. In the last 2 laps, the beta rider collected 2 second positions and 2 victories. A very strong performance by the Frenchman, who wants to be considered in the fight for the overall EnduroGP crown. He's got some work to do after disappointing results thus far. I didn't start the day in a good rhythm. I was a little bit faster yesterday, but I've managed to relax now and go faster. I win my class, and I was so close to that win in EnduroGP, so it's a good weekend for me. In the lead from the start of the day, last year's E1 World Champion Eero Remes was untouchable. He had the comfort of knowing that he was out front ahead of Mattis Bellino and Matthew Phillips, perfect for the championship, so he took it quite easy in the afternoon, claiming the victory, claiming maximum points in Greece, but by the end of the stage it was only 7 seconds the gap. Remes can celebrate a second podium in Greece. Matthew Phillips looking tired after 2 hard days' action. Phillips is still on top of the general standings, but when you drop scores, he's on equal points with Eero Remes, Steve Holcomb just about in touch, and then the fight further down as we near the middle part of the season.